汚れた分だけ強くなる。悠長にしてると痛い目見るよ。
Alright, what is going on, guys? Spiteful is back again, coming into the showcase on the brand new Jackie, dude. Now, we haven't gotten a new Jackie in about 3 years, unfortunately. I think that this banner, they've done a good job at making these characters actually pretty good. My only issue with them is that since they are a premium pool banner, I don't really advise people summoning specifically for these characters. I feel like you'll get these characters over time. Whether KLab gives out more 5-star tickets or Brave Soul tickets, or if you just get them while they're being put as filler in other banners, right? One thing to note is that she looks super very healthy, just like Candace and just like Noelle. One thing I don't understand is I don't know why KLab refuses to draw a nice butt. Like, I feel like this butt looks flatter than a pancake, and I feel like they did Candace pretty dirty. Like honestly, like, if you go to her art, for example, like, you can see that she got some dummy thick thighs here, but then her butt kind of just like falls flat, which honestly I feel like Caleb should do a better job. But no pun there, no pun intended. Shout out to my boy Absol for letting me do this showcase. Let's just get right into it. Now, I think that Jackie's actually pretty good. She is a human unit with a no affiliation killer. I think that she is pretty good for a hard guild quest as well. Now, we do have level 5 SP. I asked if like, I don't really think level 10 SP is like completely necessary unless you actually plan to really run her. Now, strong attack damage plus 20%. She was given strong attack recharge as a skill, which is really good. Spiritual pressure 30 across the board, with the hybrid links being Rose, Ulquiorra, as well as Retsu with the damage inflicted at full stamina. So we're going to try to keep that. Going into her actual skills though. Read no affiliation dodges should she ever get a transcendent zone specifically for her. This is going to come in really handy, especially if she ends up getting a stage in Senkaimon. KLab is doing a horrible job by trying to force people into summoning these read dodge premium pool characters just so that they can try to honestly just inflate their sales for characters that you actually wouldn't normally ever want or even play with, which is, in my opinion, unethical, but whatever. We do have freeze immunity, which is good for no affiliation guild quest. Shackler, now she does have slow on all of her attacks. What Shackler is the AoE pulse around the entire map every 5 seconds with a 12% chance on each individual enemy to cause slow. Now, what slow does is it slows your attack speed, and it also prevents you from using your strong attacks, and I believe your special move. It's been a while since I've actually even bothered with slow, because usually it's not really all that useful. Going into the skills, we do have a bruiser of 20%, a berserker of 40% when you calculate in that strong attack damage 20% soul trait, a debilitator of 5 seconds, as well as a devastation of 40%. She does have frenzy, and also they did give her guard break, which in my opinion is really good, and they also gave her sprinter plus 2, as well as poise and the strong attack recharge minus 12%. Her getting sprinter plus 2 is really nice. The fact that they gave her guard break on an SP unit, I get that a lot of people might think it's not all that special, but when it comes to like going through waves of enemies, that guard break can be really good, especially if KLab decides to bunch up a lot of big enemies that would normally guard. So say for example 3 waves of enemies have a guard unit, normally a 3rd strong attack would be able to penetrate maybe 2 of the waves and then stop on the 3rd wave. So there is some use for guard break on SP based units. Personally, I think that guard break is necessary on normal attack damage based units unless they're specifically designed for guild quests like Fierce Battle Neliel, for example. Alright, so let's just get right into it. This character in my opinion is actually pretty good. Alright, times 1 run, and yeah, so let's just get right into it. Don't mind the max transcended Noelle, the max transcended Candace. Ain't nobody care about these characters. It's all about Jackie. Beautiful, lovely, dark skin, Jackie. So first strong attack is going to be a standard lunge. I do like her animations. Like, they did a pretty good job when it comes to like the mud. And she did get a new strong attack, which is actually kind of interesting because I actually kind of like it. So first strong attack, standard lunge, lets you get into the swing of things. Honestly, for a melee character, the lunges are usually pretty good. Second strong attack is going to be the 960 AoE, excuse me, 800 radius AoE, because she didn't get Havoc 20%, which is unfortunate in my opinion. I really wish that Kayla would just give it to them, bro. So for those that are unaware, the 960 or 800 AoE is literally this circle that a lot of these characters get. Like literally both Candace and Noelle have it. One thing to note is that it is literally a circle despite the animation looking separate. Like this looks more like a conal attack, but in reality what you see is not what you actually get. An 800 AoE radius is actually pretty good. Third strong attack is actually going to be a lunge into an explosion. Now you're actually going to pull them in and then you're going to explode them outwards, which I actually really like this attack because it lets you get out or it lets you get in. Now if I do this attack trying to get out of the enemies, right, now they're going to trigger their attack, boom boom, you still actually can hit them if you are if they are well behind you. And now if you're trying to get into them, you see that slows them down. Now third strong attack, boom boom, able to go in. Yeah, ooh, that sprint +2 is good. All right, now she doesn't have killer in these stages, so 7300 multiply that by 1.6. Let's boom boom, so that's 7k right there. I don't want to get hit because we have the Retsu link, so getting hit means we lose our full stam. So 7000, multiply that by 1.6, and then we're going to multiply this by 4 for the first strong attack. Oh wait, no, that's wrong. Divided by 4 times 6. There we go. We're going to get 67,000 for the first strong attack. Now that's not very high, but keep in mind, like I said, SP is at level 5, it's not at level 10. This would normally deal... okay, so that's that. Second strong attack was dealing 10k damage. Let's see how much Noelle deals. 15,000 with that first strong attack. That is actually beefy. Yeah, so that Noelle's dealing like roughly 2 times our damage, but keep in mind that Noelle is the hardest hitting unit in the game and she's max transcendent. Max transcendent units usually deal roughly to 75 to 80% more damage than normal. So this Jackie actually has some pretty good damage on her. Alright. Boom boom. You got the slow on her, so she can't use her ultimate, so keep that in mind. Alright, so 17.8k, 19k. Let's go with the 17.8. Multiply that by 4, 71,000 damage. So roughly the same amount of damage that we were dealing with Yukio. Once we calculate in the killer, 113.9k, pretty good. Alright, so let's try Senkaizen links and see exactly what she can do. This Freedom +2 is actually really good. Like I said, she has freeze immunity as well. That third strong attack, being able to lunge into the enemies, means that you can pretty much confirm that at the very least she'll be getting in, and then she'll vacuum up everything that's around her as well. So honestly, I actually, for Guild Quest, that third strong attack, I like it. I actually like it a lot. Let's move into here. Boom boom. Oh, wait, hold up. I just realized that I actually want to keep that. There she goes. I need to switch between these two. This one gives less SP, same damage, that's fine. I do want to keep the strong attack recharge on him. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty impressed with that third strong attack. I kind of wish that she had a little more going for her though. The guard break is good, the first strong attack is, like, it works for her. I wish she had, if she had Havoc though, like that lunge would have a 570 AoE instead of just like the normal 425. Which 425, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying it's the end of the world or nothing, but you can't really rely on it. The strong attack has some back range to it, but ideally you're going to want to make sure that you actually aim that properly. Okay. And we got the underground enemies. Nice. Oh. All right. I mean, like, it's okay. I'm not gonna lie. Like I don't think that she's gonna be all that. Even for hard guild quests, for normal guild quests, I see her being all right. I like how I just took damage. She does have poise, which is pretty good. Yeah, I don't know how to feel, man. I feel like she just feels like a basic character. I mean, she did get guard break. She did get a berserker 40% with status elements, but like slow, like I said, not all that necessary. Oh, you know what? Slow? For no affiliation hard guild quests, slow could be super toxic. Like for example, say you get like damage to slow enemies. I'm pretty sure that damage to slow enemies on... Yeah, let me check this out. Who can I pick? Who do you have like T20? Damage to slow enemies. Yeah, damage to slow enemies is 40% extra damage. If you get this character 5/5 and have her as the main runner, give her like damage to slow enemies 40%, weaken defense, and then you give all your allies damage to slow enemies plus 40%, the enemy is pretty much frozen. Like they're gonna be using their nad string super slow. They can't use their strong attacks. They can't, obviously, they can't use their special, but they can't use their strong attacks and they can't use their one-hit kill mechanics that... Because normally you die to their strong attacks that just deal incredibly like high amounts of damage. And sure, they might not be frozen or paralyzed, but you're also getting the damage bonus to it. That's interesting. I'd love to theory craft with... I'm into theory crafting, and I like how I took her off the team. I'm not gonna lie, sounds pretty interesting. I would love to see how that would work. I doubt Gino's gonna be going in for this character, but I'll bug him, and if he ever gets this character 5 out of 5 by accident, I'd love to be able to use like a soul ticket and just see exactly what this girl can do. But anyways, overall, I do think that Jackie, I think she's a good character. Yeah, but that's the thing, it's like this banner is just good. Like it's a good banner, but in this day and age when all these banners are broken as hell, I just don't think it's worth it. I just don't think it's worth summoning for. Like, if you're a massive Yukio, Jackie, or Raruka fan, I guess I could see you going in for these characters, but I would recommend going in for the individuals that you actually, of the character you actually care about. Getting these characters isn't gonna make it or break an account, but at the very least, they're premium pool, right? And if you do pull this character in the future, just know they are a good character, they're worth working on. I don't know if they would be worth getting SP to level 10 unless you get this character like 2 out of 5 or 5 out of 5. I'm definitely not using move sources, I'm not recommending that, but overall, not a bad character. I think Caleb did a pretty good job in terms of the design of the banner as well. But I'm going to leave it there. Guys, Ryan. I'll catch up with you. Stay blessed. Like, comment, and subscribe. And hope you enjoyed this video. A shout out to my boy Absol once again for allowing me to do this showcase. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.